everybody. Today I'm bringing you along to the brand new Dezerland, or is it Dezerland? I don't know yet. Action park here at the former site of the Artagon Mall. Today is a sneak preview. It's about to rain, so an indoor activity is perfect. So let's go get some action. Oh my gosh, it's like covered in beautiful murals. This is so cool. I've also got a friend with me. They open at 11 a.m. It's 10:59, so we're definitely gonna be among the first people in. While we're waiting for the door to open, we just spoke to a representative here who let us know that today's the first day of the sneak preview, and they will be open for guests for the rest of this year, for the next few weeks. But then in 2021, they're going to unveil even more and more fully open. But today, attractions are open, and we really don't even know what to expect. It's 11. There's been no grand ribbon cutting, no formal announcement. Are you open? All right, first guests in. We are the first guests in. Oh my gosh, woo!
Oh, we're being welcomed with open arms.
First guest. Thank you. Adam, how does it feel? Being the first ones in Dezerland. Woo! First things first, a giant tank with a Christmas wreath on it. I like it already. One of the main attractions here is the extensive collection of amazing cars. There's going to be an additional car museum opening up in the back in 2021 as well, but they've already got quite an impressive collection. I kind of like can't get over the fact that we are the first and only guests in here. You all know how much I love a carousel. I feel like that's like a Renaissance elf.
Oh, a Ren elf.
Right? I think he's a Ren elf.
Ren elf. Let's do the go-kart.
Yeah. Here it is. I think we're going to be the first guests of the public to go on the go-karts, just like we were to walk through the doors. There are the prices. I think we're going to start with one race just to give it a try. The official word is they go very, very fast. Very fast. Ta-da! We got a rechargeable play card. You can use this for bowling, the arcade, and all the activities here, and you can recharge it. So right now we loaded up 2 racers or drivers.
Guy for head socks.
We got head socks.
Yep.
I've never had a head sock in my life.
I've never worn a head sock. That goes underneath. That goes underneath the helmet itself. This is called a head sock, and we get to keep these. Of course, we pay for them, a couple dollars each.
Okay.
Wow.
So this is definitely gonna mess my hair up. R.I.P. hair. Let's do this. Head sock time. This is definitely a ninja situation. I did not expect to be putting on a head sock today. I'm doing this for you, okay, people? Let's see. A bigger one. Maybe too big, don't know.
How does it feel?
I don't know. That feels fine.
Feel fine?
Can't hear anything though. We're looking good here.
I'm gonna start wearing this all the time.
Very
instead of my regular
stylish.
facial cover.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this
have
is
this all
this
the
is
time.
a cool look, I think.
I got a sponsorship here now on the side.
This is a look. I am an adventure parker now. So the race is not won by who hits the finish line first. The race is won by who does the fastest lap. So I think I have a chance. Oh, we're checking out the track. It starts here.
Other track on the other side of that wall. Wow. Very large track.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely more than I expected. I am a tad bit nervous right now. I could have filmed the whole thing because we got cheered for going through, and then when we got off, it was so fun. You can't really hold the camera while you're on the go-kart, so we set our cameras up to film ourselves over there. So we did kind of miss everything that happened here, and there was a whole team of people cheering us every lap we went around. There was a whole team waiting for us because we were the first guests to do this and cheered for us. There's some of the team, but there were more, and they were all cheering for us like, first guest, woo! It was exciting, it was cool. I was scared to go fast at first, but then I was like kind of flooring it. I still think I didn't win, but I'll pretend that I won just for trying. Before you ride the go-karts, you fill out a waiver, you get a safety briefing. It looks like they're walking the track right now, clearing it of debris, checking everything. They're kind of doing test runs. And for anyone who doesn't want to ride and just wants to watch, there are little bleachers here. It looks like this section hasn't opened yet, but it says Orlando Pinball Palace. And look at the amount of pinball games in there. Oh boy. Oh look, one's open and they're like working on it. Cool. Oh my gosh, look at, like, you can see the motherboard in there. Don't get to see that all the time. Here's another one that's open, but it's out on display for us to see, and it's got some fun facts here about pinball machines. We can see all the wiring. I think that's really cool. Like, you don't think about what's behind the boards. There are gonna be more like classic cars and cool sort of setups, and we can see some like mannequins in here. This is gonna be, I think, a very impressive and cool collection for your car enthusiasts. Look at that little thing, it almost looks like my car. I think that big sign up in the front that says Dezerland now used to say Artagon. The mystery machine sighting, very interesting. Cars of the Stars. This all isn't open yet. It's going to open soon, so it's like only really partially open right now for the sneak peek. So far in the time we've been here, we're still the only guests here for this preview today. This is so interesting. If you check their Facebook page, it looks like there are some other days of the sneak preview that you can come and check out. And then it's gonna be just open to the public and fully open. It seems like kind of in phases too. There's a really, really large arcade, big massive games with like seated areas. You can actually, maybe, can you get in these cars? No, they're just for looking at maybe. I don't know. But you can get in those. There's a big giant Hummer game. These are massive games, the kind you don't see in regular arcades. Wow. A lot of these sweeper machines too. I cannot emphasize enough how much is in here. And so many things that like I've never seen before. Looks like there's going to be a Bond exhibit too, so for you Bond fans, looks like this is going to be something cool attached to a Bond lounge right up here at the front when you come into Dezerland. And that's where the tank is that we saw. And it looks like maybe there will be, yeah, a lounge in here. Maybe some drinks. The bowling lane looks cool. This looks totally terrifying. This is like House of the Dead 4 special. It's closed, so we're gonna ask if it's open, but you get in there and you sit in that thing, and I guess there's like a screen in front of you, a big giant screen, and you play a game, I presume probably shooting zombies or something. Yep. Wow. They've got this big prize area, so it looks like when you like win at games. Oh yeah.
They're dangling. There's some sharks. That is a cuddly
It's a snake.
Shark. He's laughing.
He looks happy. He's like, hey everybody. It looks like there's like a little jump park in there, and we would totally do it, but I don't think they're quite ready for guests yet. There's a little Welcome to Bedrock display back there, and look at this Maserati. It's made out of wood and rocks. Very, very fancy. Look at the wheels. They've got like shells in them. And then a little, I would hope that they're gonna take this chain down and let people sit in here, but maybe not. Maybe it's just for looking. Just again, this is a sneak preview, and it's kind of like a soft opening. They're kind of still working on everything. It's cool to be here during the sneak preview And I'll be so interested to see this like 6 months from now, a year from now, and how different it is. That's cool. We saw the Hollywood section, and then this says American Classics, but the section isn't open yet. But like it's open that we can see it, but it's not open for us to walk in. But that's gonna be pretty cool. Like, it is quite an impressive collection. See, there's open glass windows here. It is all open to kind of look in and see, just not quite open to walk in yet. The dudes are ready. They're ready for us to come on in. Security guard's watching though. He says, listen, we're not open yet, lady. Okay, I'll be back though when you're open. More zombie shooting games. There are small claw machines and huge ones, and it kind of seems like not all of them are all the way filled up yet, but those are actually pretty good prizes if you could get them. It's like a tiny little Dance Dance Revolution for kids. There are games of all sizes, huge ones for adults, and then this is like the kids section. Looks like there are some billiard tables. They're still kind of working on stuff over here, but you'll be able to play some pool too. I saw this car from the side, and it's so striking and so unique looking, and it has these very interesting looking elephants. It's called Spirit of Nemo. I can't read what the little sign says from here, and it's roped off, but hopefully we'll be able to like go in there. And another Santa, the coolest Santa ever. Look at that cool Santa. He's got a jester. He's got a reindeer. That's an interesting Santa. Oh, cool, a tiki station. It's even got these faux torches. How cool. So what do we got here? We got some muffins. Ooh, a pineapple, like upside down cake. Are there drinks? There's like soda, water, and all that stuff. And you can get a giant pina colada in a pineapple. That's cool. Is it pina colada?
Yeah, everything is freshly made.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, a freshly made pina colada sample. Try this freshly made pina colada. That's good. That is very fresh tasting. Wow. Oh my gosh, really good. You can also get a little lunch. You can get a burger, hot dog, chicken tenders, fries. They got brownies, cookies, soda, and a whole like kind of lunch package is $10. I like how all the license plates say Dezer, America's largest automobile extravaganza. These are so cool. They've got a Rocket Fizz soda pop and candy shop. Look at how colorful and fun that looks. All right, we're going into Rocket Fizz. This is like retro heaven. Wow. There are 525 sodas in here. Pickled soda.
Beet soda, grass soda, chocolate soda, chocolate peanut butter soda.
I bet the grass one tastes good.
What if it tastes like hub grass?
Like fresh,
Grass.
ooh, plastic. Yeah. Peanut butter soda? I definitely don't want to try it, but I do want to look at it.
We got just about every kind of a...
This is, wow. Oh my gosh.
We have the widest selection of Ritter Sports. If you are to look at it on that side, this side, we got right about 18 different sort of Ritter Sports. Marilyn Monroe, radioactive.
Cookie dough soda, that sounds really good.
There's a dirt soda.
Oh my gosh.
Coffee soda.
Wow, cucumber, I bet that's delicious.
Well, it tastes like water.
Fair enough. So you can get them here on the shelves to take home with you, and then you can get a cold one to drink here from the cold drink cooler. Wow, if you're like a soda connoisseur collector.
If you really want to take a big bottle home.
A growler. They've got a display here of Japanese candy and then sodas from all over the world. Wow. This is like unique and interesting stuff. Looking for some last minute Christmas gifts. This might be a good spot for you.
We got 100 different kind of taffy.
Wow.
Candy.
Some of the workers are doing some test laps. So you get to another angle here of what we did since I couldn't film it all. Look how fast they're going. Oh, they're taking those curves. Woo! Oh, wow. I like that feeling when you do that tight turn. It was cool. I got like a little braver each time. Woo! This other side is going to be the kids track. It's not quite open yet, but it will be, and it's just a little bit smaller. And the cars will go a little bit slower. There's gonna be a military pavilion here with military vehicles in there. Some really cool like tanks and Jeeps. Wow, really cool stuff in there. Not open yet, but That'll be really neat to see when it is open. There's a large movie theater in here, Cinemark. Right now it's only open on weekends, but as we move closer to the holidays, they may open more days of the week when everybody's on holiday and there's more guests coming out. Cutting Edge looks like they open at 2 p.m. today, but they may start to open earlier as the whole Dezerland situation happens and things open more and more. That's something I would definitely do. It looks fun. Bond, Harry Potter, Ghostbusters, Batman. That's gonna be so cool when you can see everything. This corridor is closed off, but we can see down there, we can see there's a ton of cars down there. And they said their grand opening, the official grand opening is gonna be like in February. But the sneak preview, the sneak peek is going on. You can come out here starting today. Look in there, it's like a bunch of little planes. Well, big planes, but not full-size aeroplanes, but like very large. Like that's probably as tall as I am if I lay down next to it. Look how many there are. It goes all the way back. There's a James Dean car and an Elvis car. Oh, Elvis is even in the car. And a Bugs carrot car. It's all one big carrot. What's up, Doc? Where else are you gonna see Bugs Bunny, Elvis, and Marilyn Monroe all in one place? But Dezerland. Oh, I can actually see the thing in this one. It's a 1993 Honda Accord, highly customized, obviously, exquisite details. Those are some scary skeleton seats in there. They've even got a backseat scary skeleton guy. Oh my gosh. This is definitely the weirdest looking game I've ever seen.
Shoot their stinky feet.
You shoot their stinky feet. And you sit on a toilet while you're shooting their feet. You can refill that card with more credits at any of these conveniently located machines. The tables are spaced out to allow for a lot of social distancing, and they're doing a lot of cleaning of the machines as well. Haunted Mansion game of some sort. What even is this? It's like a spinning haunted game. Cool. Oh! There are a lot of these like walk-in games too that you just kind of get inside of it and sit down and play. It's a pirate game. It was just confirmed to me that this is just for display, but it's got beautiful seaside scenes painted across the top. Little cherubs and classic horses. And they have the vintage ticket booth. There's also a massive looking gift shop. Let's check it out. Mask required, of course, everywhere. Hand sanitizer everywhere. Social distancing markers everywhere. So they've got all that in place. Got all the fun touristy stuff, beachy stuff, cool stuff. Oh my gosh, I remember these from the 80s. I feel like I need one again. Honestly, if you come here and you're like, I don't have appropriate clothes for Orlando, you could probably buy like a whole vacation wardrobe here. I actually really like a lot of this. And it's not crazy overpriced or anything. It's very reasonable. A lot of really cool Florida and Orlando specific souvenirs to take home and desert specific stuff. Oh, I love this Florida fan. That's actually really cool. Wouldn't be Dezerland without a ton of toy cars too. And bigger, fancier ones. Got like little engines in them and everything. We're gonna go outside the mall to go back in to see a little more. Dezerland Park is owned by Michael Dezer. He's a real estate developer and a car collecting aficionado. He's been collecting cars for over 50 years, and he has one of the rarest and most sought after collections of vintage, classic, and military vehicles in the world. There are some huge Bass Pro Shops in South Florida that I love to go to. They have all these cool displays, giant fish tanks, food, restaurants. These stores are like their own complex in and of themselves, really. There's just something fun with looking at all the cool displays they have here. Makes me feel like an outdoorsman, but like in a mall, you know? Woo! Oh, look, a giant Christmas tree. Pretty. They do tend to decorate for the holidays always, so that's fun. These giant chandelier things, they remind me of like Animal Kingdom, like resorts. They're so pretty. All right, we're going straight for the tank, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I called it a fountain. You're right, it is a tank.
There's a waterfall and a tank.
Water that has fish in it.
Yeah.
And there are some animals up in the tippy top. There's a deer, there's a bear, there's a cougar, there are... Oh, there's a
raccoon?
A raccoon right there. And that bear at the top there looks like he's attempting to get into the water tank. He's up to no good, that bear.
Oh, yeah.
And you're swimming around.
Boop, boop, boop. I love seeing the tank from all the different angles and like looking at it from underneath. Hey, buddy.
2020 is all about the toilet paper.
Oh my God.
This one, you just blast your way through it. Of course, you have to make sure a marshmallow blaster.
Yeah, that looks more fun.
Yeah, that would
if I'm gonna be honest.
You do not want to use a marshmallow in exchange for toilet paper.
You know, it's absorbent.
Fair enough.
That was a fun little stroll through Outdoor World, Bass Pro Shops. I think we're gonna go back around and go back into Dezerland just to like see if there's anything we missed, anything different to see. Just give it one more look through. So Adam was just showing me that back behind the mall, this is a former skate park. Right now it's totally closed. It looks like it's just defunct basically. And there's like plants growing in here and graffiti. I don't know this from back then because I never saw it in its, you know, days of action, but it's cool to just kind of see it and document it because I imagine its days are numbered. Back into the front of Dezerland, it's filled with all these beautiful, colorful murals. We kind of got to look at them earlier, but we can see them even more now in all their grandeur. We're gonna go back in the front. So it is free to get in, but everything you do, you load up that card and you pay for the individual attractions that you choose to do. We came back in. It looks like we're still pretty much the only guests. Just kind of spotting a little Artagon print on the floor and just kind of strolling around, chatting with employees and team members. The soda can art thing, I think it's also from before, from the Artagon days. There's still no one here but us. I think there's like 4 other people in this whole thing. This is gonna make a cool memory. The big beautiful skylight here. And you can see that now it's blue and pretty out. But this is a great indoor activity for days when it's gray or rainy or yucky out. I hope you all enjoyed this sneak peek, sort of soft opening of Dezerland here at the former Artagon Mall. You too can come out and experience this during the sneak peek. It's pretty much open to the public. It's free to get in. You pay for any experiences you want to do right now. Go-karts, bowling, and several of the arcade games are open. There's food, there's a tiki bar, there's snacks, there's stuff to do, and more will continue to open. It looks like it's gonna be a very exciting action park once it's in full action. So I'm excited to see what this place looks like in the weeks and months to come, and I'll share with you any updates that I learn about. I've always got a ton of fun stuff coming up for you. Cool, unique things like this, updates from all the theme parks, everything like that. So make sure you stay tuned, and if you're new, please subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram for more real-time updates. Thank you all so much to everyone who watches. Thanks for all your love and positivity. I'm sending you all a lot of love, and I'll see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.